Hi everyone, we're going to do a read aloud about a rescue, and this is called From Accident to Hospital by Anastasia Swen. We're going to see a couple of different people who make a rescue. See if you can read along with me with the words. Oh no, there has been an accident. Someone calls 911. A 911 operator answers the call. There are 911 operators at work day and night. Oops, there's the... The 911 operator calls for the police and an ambulance. So there is our first person that is going to make a rescue, a police officer. They also call for an ambulance. There's somebody else who's going to make a rescue. The ambulance at Fire Station 51 gets the call. So there's another rescue person, a fire station. So they have the ambulance there too. Some people call an ambulance a bus or a truck. It says there. Two people work together in an ambulance. They are the paramedic and the EMT. The EMT is the ambulance driver. Ambulance workers are trained to give first aid in an emergency. EMT stands for Emergency Medical Technician. And there they are. The EMT drives the ambulance with sirens and lights on. The cars and trucks on the road pull over to the side. Woo, woo, woo. And then here it says, it's the law. You must move out of the way when an ambulance comes. Do you see how it's backwards? Does anybody know why that word ambulance is backwards? That's so people who are driving can look in their rear view mirror, and in the mirror it's spelled the right way. They have to write it backwards so that it looks right in the mirror for the people behind, for the people who are in front of the ambulance. Put your thumb up if you already knew that. Oh, see, it says it. I've never read this book before. It says the ambulance arrives at the accident, and it says, see how the word ambulance is backwards? That helps drivers read it in their car mirrors. The police officer is already there, directing traffic away from the accident. So that is a rescue worker, and this is a different rescue worker. The EMT and paramedic put the patient on a stretcher. The paramedic treats the patient. The EMT helps. The person hurt in an accident is called the patient. And there's a picture of the patient getting wheeled away. The paramedic rides in the back of the ambulance with the patient. The paramedic takes care of the patient on the way to the hospital. The EMT drives the ambulance to a hospital's emergency room. Part of the job of being an EMT is knowing the way to every hospital in the city. The paramedic tells the nurse and the doctor about the patient. The nurse and the doctor take over now. So now they're making the rescue. The doctors and nurses take the patient to a hospital room. The nurse and the doctor check the patient. The doctor decides what to do next. The doctor wants to see inside the patient's leg. A technician will take an X-ray. The X-ray technician takes a picture of the patient's leg bones. The patient's leg is broken. The doctor puts a cast on the patient's leg so it can heal. After the cast hardens, the patient can go home. And that is the end of the story, From Accident to Hospital. that was a story about different vehicles that make a rescue and the people who drive those vehicles and what they do. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.